Yo, testing, testing. I hope that sounds good. Hey, this is Ray from FPV Guidebook, and I am going to talk a little bit about the updates with FPV Guidebook and version 2, and talk about my process a little bit, and how the whole concept of the book has evolved over past 2 years. It's been 2 years, 3 years, almost coming up on 3 years. Wow. So yeah, we'll talk about this, which is the new upcoming A5 format. And yeah, let's get into it. So this right here is Volume 1. It's 5 editions. Actually, these aren't in order. This is the most recent, the Whoop edition. Made them all in like different colors, so you can notice each. You know, I think they turned out really well. The print quality is great. I did have issues with the printer, and this is one of the reasons why I updated the design. The printer really had a problem with with lining up these borders. You know, this edition is pretty good. You know, I try to be pretty critical about stuff like that, and these all are editions that turned out really good, but they did have problems. This is one of the misprints right here. You can totally see how that's off right there. And this actually, you can see that it's actually printed smaller. They actually sent me an edition that was that much off. Can you see that right there? It's like way off. So yeah, these are editions that I have here that I just never even sold because I don't feel confident putting something like that out. But yeah, as you can see, like down there at the bottom, the cut is really off. So they really had a problem with this sort of hard border. I don't know why a professional printer should have problems with stuff like that. Here's another one. See how bad that's off at the bottom down there? It's nothing worse than sending files off to a printer and then getting them printed and coming back and being misprinted. So one of the things I wanted to do in the updated design was to kind of move away from that just to alleviate any issues. And this format too, this is like 165 by 160 millimeters. I like the format, but it ended up being kind of a pain in the ass when it comes to shipping. So those were two things that I really wanted to think about how I could change moving forward. You know, this being a pain in the ass for shipping, and because the thing is, this actually comes in a black envelope. If you've purchased it, you know which one I'm talking about. The bubble wrap mailer ends up being pretty thick and pretty fat when you're shipping it, which incurs like additional cost. So thinking about shipping strategy and trying to make this a lot easier to print, those were definitely two things that I was thinking about. But moving forward, what I came up with was something like this. This is just a little prototype that I kind of hacked together here at home. But this is actually individual loose pages, that are bound with these things called Chicago clips. Now this isn't the right size, obviously, because I was just kind of testing it. But yeah, these basically screw and unscrew, right? So theoretically, I could ship this, like those were coming like a little baggie. I could ship this like this, right? And the great thing about this is actually different than this in terms of tariff code, HS code, and shipping. This is considered a bound book, right? This is actually unbound individual sheets. So theoretically, I can ship this with no tariff because they will be individual sheets, right? And then when you get these sheets, you can just put your screws in it. Or you can get a binder like this, right? I got this binder just on Amazon, 2-ring binder. I think they're 80 millimeters apart from each other. So you could get something like this, right? And then start adding all of your guidebook additions to something like this, right? And since you have the divider tabs, when you get new updated pages or just new pages, you can basically just open it up and put them into place. And these are the divider pages. And if you are a manufacturer, you can actually advertise on these pages. So for instance, if your company starts with A or B, you can actually buy this page and put any image, promote any upcoming products that you have, affiliate codes or QR codes to anything that you have. And you actually have the single side and double side. Or someone with A product could pick one side and someone with B product could pick B side. There's different ways that you could do it. So now there's no need for anything to keep the pages open. That was an issue before. If you're working, and you're trying to see, and many of you seen the book opener that I designed. But with this new setup, bing, bang, boom, don't need anything. Completely stays open and flat. So you can have this. I don't know if you'd want to do that, but gonna also set up a member subscription program on the website, so check it out. And as a member, first you get the Soldering 101 edition and all of the divider tabs. That's kind of like the initial edition. And then every quarter, 50 new page updates, 50 new component updates. And as a member, you'll get to select all the components that you use or all the components that you want for the next release. And we'll do something like a ranked choice voting system to select the most common components for the next batch. Right now, shipping is included. So you basically just have your own custom guidebook. So that's the plan. I'm gonna be honest, I can't host more than 50 members right now. So I'm looking for just a select few of 50 members. So if you love everything FPV, you should be all about this right here. FPV Guidebook 2.0, a new look, more kick-ass component illustrations, plus the new special edition Soldering 101 edition. If we reach 50 monthly subscribers, we'll unlock premium features. Let's go!